Hi friends, in this session I am going to talk about how effective duration is the appropriate measure of the interest rate risk, and also we will see the key rate duration and its usage in the bonds price sensitivity to the change in the benchmark yield curve, and also we will see how the coupon rate, the maturity and the call option or the put option affect the interest rate risk. Okay, so first we'll see how the effective duration is the appropriate measure of the interest rate risk. Okay, so if you recall, in the earlier session I had told the formula of effective duration. It is v minus v plus divided by 2 multiplied by v0 multiplied by the change in the curve, okay, which is change in the benchmark yield curve. So here the future cash flow is dependent on the future interest rate or the path of the interest rate, which is depicted in the yield curve. So here the in the effective duration only we take into consideration the change in the curve. So here it is considered as the appropriate measure for calculating the interest rate risk. Now we will see the key rate duration. Okay, key rate duration and it's how it regulates the bonds price sensitivity to the change in the yield curve. Okay, so as we already know, there is a convex relationship between the bonds price and yield to maturity. Like if the yield to maturity increases, then the bonds price decreases, and if the yield to maturity decreases, then the bonds price increases. There is an inverse relationship. Also, we have seen in the approximate modified duration there is a parallel shift in the curve. Why it comes into consideration? Because when there is a when the increase or decrease of the interest rate is same, then the curve that we receive for the same kind of fixed income securities, maybe medium, short term or the long term, the curve that we receive are parallel in nature to each other. Okay, and when the curve becomes non-parallel, then we call that as a key rate duration. Okay, it is also known as partial duration. Okay, and here the curve, here the bonds price that has been calculated is done with respect to a particular spot rate, by considering a particular spot rate with respect to a specific maturity period of a particular bond. Okay, so that is the key rate duration. And also we get the portfolio of bonds price by considering the different spot rate with a particular maturity for each bond. Okay, so that is about the key rate duration and the bonds price sensitivity with respect to the spot rate. Okay, because the duration is dependent on the price of the bond. Okay, or the price of the bond is completely dependent on the duration of the bond. Now we will see how the coupon rate, the maturity and the call option or put option affect the interest rate risk. Okay, suppose like if when the maturity is high, then the interest rate is risk also rises. When the coupon rate increases, then the interest rate risk decreases. How? When the coupon rate increases, then along with coupon amount there will be principal amount also provision, so the interest rate risk decreases. Okay, and when a call option or put option will be embedded in an option, then the interest rate risk decreases. Okay, so that is about the how the coupon amount or the coupon rate, maturity or the embedded option play a role in the or affect the interest rate risk. In the next session we will see the bonds portfolio price calculation and more to it. Thank you very much. I think we all are learning from all these sessions about bond. Yes, it is all about bonds, and in this we will talk about the risk and return more to it. Thank you very much.